Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all of you. How are you doing? Hope you're all good. Wow, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Ekene mo no ndomandi mo no kinukuno mere amam no no demma. Greetings, my angels. How are you all doing? I hope you're good. My name is Aku Godiorama. Hi, Okwi. Oh, Lucy. Hi, how are you? You're welcome. All right. So, if you're watching live, if you're with me live here, let's have fun, okay? Thank you very much for coming. You're welcome. For those that are watching on replay, okay? If you didn't come so early, but you're watching on replay, you're still welcome. Please write down below where you're watching from, okay? Write down where you're watching from. I want to know where you are. I am in China. I live in China, but I want to know where you're watching from too, okay? All right, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. We are going to be starting very soon. And I hope if you're watching on replay, you're going to write down where you're watching from because I want to know where you are. Oh, from Ukraine. Welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Teddy, say hi to Teddy. Hi. Okay, you stay beside, okay? Okay, so today we are going to be talking about something very nice. We're going to be talking about names. We're going to be talking about names. Everybody has a name. I believe so, right? You have a name. Celestine, Amarikwe, Kingsley, Amarachi. You see, everybody has a name. I also have a name. My name is Aku Godiorama. Aku Godiorama. If you're not Igbo, you might not understand what it means, but it still means an eagle, a precious eagle, a precious eagle, eagle's egg. All right, so today we are going to be talking about names. Now, this names is a special name, the names that you call your man, your husband, your fiancé, your boyfriend, a special person in your life, okay? A special person in your life. We're going to be talking about the names you can give someone that is special to you. Now, this is a name that a lady gives a man, okay? It's a name that a lady gives a man. Some of the names you can also call a lady, but most times is a name that we call our men, okay? So we're going to be talking about it today. I talked about it on my Instagram page I think about almost a week ago, and people responded. If you're not on my Instagram, you're missing something. Follow me on Instagram, Angel Oma 222. Just put Angel Oma Angel OMA 222, and then follow me on Instagram where we talk about so many things daily. On Instagram, you have to be seeing me every day. On YouTube, you see me twice a week on Tuesdays and on Fridays. Like on Fridays, like today, we are always live and we have fun, we chat and we communicate. But on Tuesdays, I post YouTube videos in Igbo language for my Igbo brothers and sisters, and then I subtitle it in English. So if you are not an English speaking person, you know that Fridays I always speak English. And on Tuesdays I always speak Igbo. But I always subtitle for you guys so that you can still follow us. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. If today is your first time here, you're welcome. For my regulars, you know how I do it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you very much for coming once again to what? Please don't forget to click the subscribe button down there so that you can always get notification and the bell beside it. Because, I post every week, twice a week, Tuesdays, Fridays. All right, so we're going to start today by talking about names that we call the people we love. So if you have a name, a special name that you call the people you love, your man, your husband, your fiance, your brother. No, I don't think you should call your brother. Your father, maybe. Maybe, but you see that name that you call when you want to get some money. You just be calling him sweet name and you say, I want some money. Hey, that kind of name. You know you don't call somebody a bad name at that period when you want to get some money. You don't call bad names, so you have to call good names, right? So let's talk about it. Write down below what names or which names, even if it's more than one, that you like to call the man you love, okay? Write down below. I'm going to be reading out some of the names that have been suggested to on Instagram here. See, you can't see it clearly. This is my Instagram page, and we're going to be reading out some of them. There are so many names. Seriously, there's so many names. But first of all, let me tell you guys something. It is time you stop using these general names that people call. Baby. Baby is fine. It's fine. You know, so how warm has it? How warm has it? And I go every day. I go to nke nne ha. I go nke enyi ha nwanyị. I go nke nwunye ha. I angida ala rombe ha. So what I'm saying is that the men are always sucking the breast. So because of that, some people call them baby. Yeah, they can be babies, but I think you should find a better name for your man. Some people call honey, darling, sweetie, dear. I think these are general names, and too many people answer these names. And you know, people like something special. You need to call him a very special name. You see, this kind of names that when you call, he'll feel that he's the only one that has this name. You know, don't give them the general names. Dear, honey, sweetie. These names are general. Number two, please, if your husband understands your language, it will be good if you give him a name in your language. You see, these English names, they are too general. Find a name in your local language. You can translate a very beautiful, meaningful name in your language and call your husband. Every day you call my heart. Instead of you to call my heart, you should call Obim. If you're an Igbo person, you should call Obim. But if you're not Igbo, maybe you're from somewhere else, Yoruba or Hausa or anywhere, you can change the English names that you usually hear around and call your man in your local language, even if he doesn't understand. Let's say you are Igbo and your husband is Yoruba or is from another country or another state or anywhere else. You can still call him and tell him the meaning so that anytime he hears you call that name, he will know that this name is not for everybody. This name is specially for me. And when you're saying, honey, I want some money, he knows that this woman loves me so much. So the names are, all right. Without further ado, let's go. Let's talk about some of these names. Someone started with calling, I'm going to read out some of the names. And then, Nchedo said, I call him Mporoma. Hey, Mporoma. I don't know how to explain this one in Igbo. So some of them I cannot explain in English, I will just leave it in Igbo. Some of them I can explain in English. I will tell you what it is in English for those that do not understand, okay? So I'm going to read out some of them. Somebody said, I want to be called Mmanuangum. Mmanuangum. Now, this Mmanuangum means my honey. Normal name, honey. When somebody called, oh, honey. Now, imagine how it sounded when the person changed it to Igbo language and he said, Mmanuangum. It's delicious. Another one said, Hatim. Now, this is Inglibo. Do you guys know what is Inglibo? Inglibo is mixing English and Igbo together. So, Hatim, me. Now, Hatim means me, right? So, my heart. He's calling my heart and he said, my heart. And he said, Hatim. Okay? Another person said, Obim. I already mentioned that earlier, right? Somebody else, Obim. Obim. Obim means my heart. So it's almost the same thing, but you see, it's a different name. If you call somebody my heart, call another person Hatim, call another person Obim, you see, they all sound different, but it has the same meaning, right? It has the same meaning. All right, let me read out some of the ones you mentioned. Otom, you see, Chidera said Otom, Cherry said Osom. Osom and Otom means my sweet, tasting something that tastes delicious, my sweetheart. Now, but Igbo people have different ways of pronouncing something. So because of dialect, some people said Osom, some people said Otom. Oh, Charles said Odara Mmecha. Odara Mmecha. This is a very beautiful name. For those that understand Igbo, you know that Odara is a very sweet fruit. Okay? And then Mmecha is, you're looking something. So when you say your man is Odara Mmecha, now some of these names are names you can call a man or women. Okay? Another one is Hatrob. Hatrob, okay, that's a beautiful name for people that speak English. For me, I know that I have to call my man an Igbo name. You should try and call your man a name in your dialect. I know there is not only Igbo people are here, so make sure you call your man a name that is not just an English name. We are not English people. English is not our language. It's the official borrowed language. Use your own language to call your man, and he would enjoy it. All right, let's go. Another one. Oh, I didn't tell you guys the one I like very much. Okay, wait for it. For me, this is me. For me, I love this name. Do you want to know? Amom. 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 Do you know what Amom means? For Igbo people, you guys already know, okay? For the people that are not Igbos, Amom means YouTube, please don't censor me when I say this. It means my penis. Am I not the owner? Of course, it's mine. So Amom means my penis. So it's mine and it's just for me. So I can call him whatever I want. And I don't want to call Sweetie and Honey. I want to call Amom. All right, let's go on. Another one said Yori Yori. Yori Yori. This doesn't really have a meaning. It doesn't really have a meaning. It's just a sound, but the sound is a very nice sound. Yori Yori Mwa. Yori Yori. Achalugo. Oh, Innocent said Achalugo. No, we're not talking about women, okay? The topic is about the name you should call a man, okay? The name you should call a man, not the name you should call a woman. Some of the names you can call a man, you can also call a woman. But the topic is about the names you should call a man. Achalugo is a female name, okay? You should not call your man Achalugo. All right, another one said, this one said, my ATM. My ATM. Hey, wahala. Wait, is he your ATM where you just, honey, no. My ATM, and you're like, yes, baby. No. Me, I don't like this one though. You should have your own ATM in your bag. Your ATM, your husband should not be your ATM. Okay, another one said, Papi. Okay. Papi. That's a nice name. Papi, instead of saying Papa. Papa is like an old man. It's your father's name, right? So I call him Obim. Obim is a very sweet name, but it's quite general, It's a general name. Okay, another one said, my joy. My joy. You see, this name, let me tell you something. My joy is a very nice name. But imagine if you translate my joy into your local dialect. Imagine what it's going to sound like. It's going to be, my joy is Angurim. Anguriobim. That's the joy of my heart. Anguriobim. You see, it sounds different. So that's what I'm saying. You should always give names that has meaning, as in deep meanings. All right, let's call another one. These names I'm mentioning here, if you don't have a man yet, when you get a man, choose things like this. If you already have a man, stop calling him Papa Nkechi. Stop calling him Nwoka. Nwoka, this man. Stop calling him Oga. Oga. What is that? Stop calling your husband names like that. It's not nice. You shouldn't be calling your man Ogam. Yes, some people say call their husband. My husband, oh, my husband. Yeah, I know he's your husband. Give him a special name. He already knows he's your husband. You don't necessarily need to call him husband. You know, names have meaning. If you call somebody a name, that name, whenever he hears that name, it tells him who he is to you. Some people don't even call me Akugo Jerama, which is my name. They call me a name that they want to call me because it makes meaning to them. So when you have a man you say you love so much, you shouldn't be giving him a general name. You shouldn't be calling him my husband. He's your husband, that's true, but you should give him a special name, okay? All right, another one, let's go. Another one is, somebody said, Ofakum. Ofakum. People are just funny because this name sounds, I don't understand. Ofakum means banga soup. It's just like somebody calling you my cockroach. I remember when I was younger, when we're in school, we were very young, people always say, the cockroach in my cupboard, the sugar in my tea, the book in my bag. That's not a name. That's not a name. Okay, so ofakum means banga soup. Banga soup, you just eat it and it finishes. Your wife has finished or your husband has finished. How can you call your husband ofakum? Please don't call ofakum, okay? Please. All right, somebody mentioned something I said, but he put something else. He said, call me ofuamum. Call me ofuamum. Now, as if there are two dicks in one man. Because ofu means one, okay? Otu, ofu, one. So he said, ofuamum means the only penis I have, the only one I have. Okay, so that's a good one too. Ofuamum. All right, somebody else said, call me my king. My king. Igwe. Oh, you're welcome, Sandra. You're welcome, Emmanuel. Now, please write down where you're watching from and also write down the name you want to call your man or the name you already call your man. Men, write down the name you want to be called. Let's interact, okay? Let's talk about it. A lot of people do not know how to form names. A lot of people do not know the names they can, call their man. But if you always pick up some of these names, you'll be able to find something close to the meaning of your heart, okay? You have to be able to say, this means something to me, and that's what I'm going to call you, because names have meanings, okay? They have meanings. Another one is, my hot pot of chocolate. Now, this one is this is a long name. Please, you guys, listen. My hot pot of chocolates with caramel topping. Please, don't be angry. How can I call somebody? My hot pot of chocolate and caramel topping. Is that how you're going to be calling the name every day? Yeah. My hot pot of chocolate and caramel topping. And then he will answer, yes, please. This is not a name. This is a sentence. It's a sentence. Don't even, okay. Another one is my berry. My berry. That's nice. I like this name. My berry. Another one said honey. I don't like honey. If you like honey, you can call him honey. Honey is just a general name as far as I'm concerned. All right. Another one is sweet popo. Sweet popo or sweet popo. Sweet popo. Please, this one is not sweet. It's not a sweet name. Mention below Oh, I call my man Ademi. Ademi. Okay, that's a nice name. I call him DK. DK is a very nice name. I like this one. You can call your man DK. DK means a strong man. DK, a strong man. You know, see? So your man, if he handles you well, you know, if he takes care of you, he's your DK, you know? Yes, I agree with you. That's a very good name. Oh, welcome from Turkey. Moses. We are not talking about the name for women, okay? We're talking about the name for men. Ikum is not a name for a man. A man does not have an Iku. A man does not have an Iku. A woman has an Iku, not a man. All right, another person said, my destiny. This is a good name too, my destiny. But do you think that my destiny is a name you should call your man when you want to collect money? My destiny, I want some money. I don't think so. Another one is desire. Desire. No, nice name. Nice name. Desire. My wife calls me Nkem. Oh, I love this name. It used to be my favorite name before. It used to be my favorite name. Nkem. Nkem means my own. My own. He's mine. My own. So you see, when you say mine, my own, it doesn't sound nice. But when you say Nkem, you're there. You know what's up. You're there. Another one is, who is this? If you guys watched my last YouTube live, I mentioned something and I said the name I like to be called. This is me now. The name I like to hear when we're making love is Iu Werano. You remember, right? For those that watched the last YouTube live, if you haven't, if you finish watching this, go and watch it, okay? It's a very delicious information out there, so go watch it. I said I like to be called Iu Werano. Now, somebody said I like to be called Amunwerano. Amunwerano. This one is not interesting. This is my name. It's a special name for me. So nobody should call that one. All right. Another one is baby. Baby. Please stop calling your husband a baby. If you call him baby, he can start behaving like a baby. Baby. Stop calling him baby. Find a better name for him. I know he's always sucking the breast, but you should not call him baby. Call him a better name. Which one is baby? I have one. Huncho. I don't know what that means. Huncho. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Okay. Obi Nkem. This one is a very nice name too. Just like Nkem. Nkem means my own, right? Obi Nkem is my heart. My own heart. Now you understand what I meant when I said when you're calling a man, give him a special name that befits him. You know, some of these names I'm mentioning here, when you have a man in your life, your husband, your boyfriend, or whoever, find a name that fits him. Don't call a name because you hear people call it. Find a name that fits him. I have a special person in my life, and what I call him is Sweet Lips. I call him Sweet Lips, and I have a reason for calling him Sweet Lips because his lips, is the sweetest lip ever. You see, I didn't call him something different. I didn't call him Nkem, Amom, and all that. Not because he doesn't have a good Amom, but that is a future about him that is special. You know, like that. I have someone else in my life that I call Talent. Talent. There's a reason why I call him Talent. So when you want to name someone, give the person a name that befits him. So that whenever you call, you might be the only person that called that name. If you're not there in their lives, they will feel your absence. Do you understand? But if you call baby, honey, sweetie, there are so many people that call him that. if you're out of his life, he will still not feel you. He won't remember you quickly. Why? Because you get what I'm saying. All right. You're welcome, Vincent. You're welcome. Another one is sugar. Sexy, sugar. For me, I don't like the word sugar. Anything that is food. I don't like to call someone food name because I feel that food is something you eat and it just goes off. It goes in and it goes off. So sugar, yeah, it sounds delicious, it sounds sweet, but for those that want to call sugar, you can go ahead, but I won't. All right, another one is ifunanyam. Oh, this one is very nice, but most times this is a name you call a lady, but you can call a man ifunanyam. Ifunanyam is a general name people call if it is in English. It means my love. But imagine when you call it in Igbo. So you see what I'm saying. Another one is obim. Obim, we've already talked about this. Ofuanyam. Ebuka said Ofuanyam. Igwe said Ugoma. Ugoma is a female name. We're not talking about female names. We're talking about male names. You're welcome, Stanley. So you see, when you call names, just remember things I've mentioned today, okay? Number one, give somebody a name that befits them. Don't just call a name because other people are calling it or because it sounds good. For example, sugar. Sugar is a name that sounds good, but you don't necessarily need to call somebody sugar. Sugar, what is the meaning of the name behind sugar? You understand what I'm saying? There's no deep meaning to the name. So when you want to call somebody a name, especially somebody that is dear to you, somebody that is close to your heart, your husband, you should give the person a name that comes from within. Okay, you should give the person a name that comes from within. That way, the person will understand the value that you are to them. Okay? Number two, wherever you're from, you have a local dialect. Okay? Wherever you're from, you have a local dialect. If possible, call your man a name or coin the name. You can translate a name, an English name, into your local language. If you're Igbo, you can change those basic names. Ifunanyam, for example, my love, Ifunanyam, my heart, Obim, Nkem, my own Nkem. You can change it to your local language. And then that way, you're able to have a deeper meaning to that name. Even if your husband doesn't understand your language, you can explain it to them. You can say, honey, I'm calling you this name for this. Sweetie, I'm calling you this name for this. And you stop calling Sweetie and Honey. Honey and Sweetie are general names. In short, it is Chingom boys. Do you know the people that they call Chingom boys? Chingom boys are those ones that pack around you. You know, there are so many guys, especially for a lady, there are so many guys that men are always chasing. Those ones are Chingom boys. And those that don't have money, they are Chingom boys. Those are the names you should call them. Honey, Sweetie, darling. Call them those ones, okay? Welcome from Malaysia. I call my treasure. My treasure. That's a nice name. Try and translate it in your local language. And then you get a better, deeper meaning to the name. All right. So, thank you so much. Before we go, there's something that I have to tell you. Okay? I have a WhatsApp group where I teach a lot of things about sex and relationship. You know, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and other social media, some things are censored. There are things I cannot say. There are things I cannot do. There are things I cannot show. Okay? So some of these things are important things that need to be taught. Some of these things are things that need to be learned. Some of these things are things that are going to help a relationship or marriage to spice up your relationship. And because I can't talk about it on Instagram, YouTube, and other places, I had to open a WhatsApp group, a house. It's actually a house. It's a family. We are all one family, where I teach some of these things in details. I teach deep sexual things to couples, okay? So if you want to be a part of it, follow me on Instagram first and send me a message on Instagram. Angeloma222. Don't forget that. Angeloma222. Follow me there. Send me a message and tell me you want to join my WhatsApp house, my WhatsApp group. Is a class I teach every week there. Now, one thing to note, my WhatsApp group is not free. It's not. It's not a free WhatsApp group, but it is worth it, because what you're going to pay to join is just a little token. And the reason is, it's not for everybody. It's for those that really, really, really want to learn. Do you understand? And if you're part of that, please send me a message on Instagram. For those that don't have Instagram, you can try Facebook. You can try Facebook. I'm not always on Facebook, but try Facebook. I can always respond once in a while. My Facebook page is Angeloma222. So you can also do the same thing. Type Angeloma222 anywhere you are. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all. You can always find me there, okay? And before I go, thank you so much for coming, Anthony. You're late a little bit. Before I go, please follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Because here, I teach about sex, love, relationship, and healthy tips. You see how I look? Natural, healthy, beautiful. These are the things I teach. I teach you to carry yourself with love. Thank you so much, Ngozi. Thank you, Smith. Thank you for those that are watching on replay. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to write down where you're watching from before you leave, okay? Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to be ending our talk today. I've seen so many people join me today. I am so glad. I had fun. I got a new name. Ofuamom. I used to call Amom, just Amom, but now I've added it Ofuamom because it's just one. So you see, I've also learned something. I've gotten a new name for my man, right? So I hope you learned something today, and I'm going to be seeing you next week, Friday. Don't forget, I post twice a week, Tuesdays in Igbo language, subtitled in English, and Fridays, 9 p.m. Friday is a static time, okay? 9 p.m. every Friday. 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Okay? Nigerian time, 9 p.m. You see, I love you guys so much. You know the time here. It is early in the morning. It's about 4 a.m. in the morning. But I love you. That's why I'm here. So 9 p.m. Nigerian time. You can always come and wait for me. And I'm going to see you next time. See you next week, Friday. Love you. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.